What is up, everybody? Welcome back here on the Omega Crazytails Gaming, doing some Fallout New Vegas modded, running I think around 92 mods. If anybody's interested as I play through this, and if everything goes smooth and stuff, if you want to know what mods I'm using, I guess I could try to make a list and put on there. If anybody's even interested in it at all. I just decided I wanted to play something a little bit more open with some freedom. I was already doing them, but I will go ahead and say this: the new California mod, I don't know why, but whenever I get to like where the interstate is and the bandits are like mortaring the NCR, it's just a short little thing that happens. You know, it don't last for about maybe 15 minutes. But the trees and bushes and stuff was like flickering, so I spent 2 days trying to figure out what in the hell is going on with the mods. Never could figure out that, so I disabled all the mods, started the game, and it still did it without any of the mods on or anything. So I guess it's just the new California mod, that one little spot, as far as I can tell, just has that problem. So I just wanted to get that out there. I mean, you might not be having that problem. I have no idea what's causing it. I did install it exactly like it said and stuff, but like I said, I decided to start over. I also increased the quality of my videos so they look a lot better now. I mean, they're like way better than what they was, so let's get this started. I've never beat the new California mod, but I think whenever you beat it, you lose all your levels and it sends you back to New Vegas. I do have a mod where I can travel from New California back to New Vegas anytime I want to, but it still might take my levels away from me when I beat it. There actually is a mod on there that somebody made that stops it from doing that. But I tried it and it seemed like it was just really buggy. You know, I was having a lot of issues with it, so I just said, you know, it's not worth taking a chance on. So I just got the mod where I can just travel backwards and forwards. And I guess before you beat New California, maybe you just want to take your stuff and put it somewhere. You know, that way you can travel back from New Vegas to New California and get your stuff again. Because I have already traveled backwards and forwards several times, carrying lots of different things, and I've never had any trouble out of it. As of right now, I'm making this video. I think it's called JIP NVSE or something like that. But it's like really outdated, and it won't work with the Frontier. Because I was really wanting to try to get the Frontier to run with New California and New Vegas and like all the other best big expansions, you know, like beyond like Boulder Dome and all that stuff, you know, just to try to, because that's the way I am whenever I mod Bethesda games. I don't really go for like graphics and trying to make the game look insane. I'm more of like content, you know. I want as much stuff as I can pack in it.
never changes. Makes a strong man weak and a poor man rich. The difference is decided by character. And if you don't think character is the only factor in deciding victory, then you've been playing the wrong game this whole damn time. The world was playing the wrong game 200 years ago. They learned what it meant to be found faulty in character. For their failure, they became a wasteland of nuclear hellfire. Now out there is a horde of men calling themselves survivalists, remnants of the old world, thinking they can get by just on the strength of their arms alone. There's the new California Republic, gambling away the glory of America's past on a legion of slaves trying to rise against their masters on some old forgotten highway. None of them have any idea what kind of character it takes to bring the greatest nation on earth back to glory. But down here, in Vault 18, you're gonna learn everything you need to know about winning that war. Right here, right now, on this battlefield. You are the last of America's finest men and women. You're the A-list. The rest of those idiots are a thing of the past. Now is your time. You'll get out there and show that you have the character it takes to bring America back to glory. Can I get a hurrah? Damn right! Now move out!
The coach.
Make the play, kid. Come on. Damn it, kid. What the hell was that, huh?
Gonna go science-y. Oh man, this looks rough. Probably just not care what he looks like. Gonna be wearing helmets and stuff anyway, so.
I'm telling you, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't mind patching up one of my kids, but I'm not Dr. Rossman, medicine man. Hang on. They're coming too. Hey kid, wait, you're not ready to stand up? Man, I ain't got time for this. Take it easy now. You're coming out from under the effects of some heavy medication. Man, I can't believe this. I was this close to working out what was wrong with Jane. Without her, the Vault's nuclear reactor will blow sky high. But no, I had to get yanked back to the hospital to treat some crazy kid who can't even grasp the basic concept of Vault Ball. Brains. Needs to grow more brains. You really knocked yourself out cold, kid. Nothing a couple of stim packs can't take care of. Now sit your ass down and let me take a look at you again. Damn. Aha, it speaks at last. Well, kid, you decided to play the unstoppable sword against the invincible shield. You tried to dodge Johnny Matheson, the meat shield of doom. As you can tell from the splitting pain you're in, you lost. Let's just get these x-rays going and see what we've got. Whoa, scratch what I first thought. Stimpaks ain't gonna do shit. Seems like what you need is a reality check. You ain't no warrior, kid. You're a scientist. You're way smarter than those patriots and barbarians. It's time you put that to use. One and the same. Surprised you recognized me through that haze of stupid you're in. What were you thinking trying to play football with the jocks? I'm sorry to break the news, kid, but the prognosis is in. You're a chronic nerd. I don't know. Jamie and Tara pulled you in from the gym and dropped you on the table like a sack of wet sponges. I guess Tara just grabbed the only doctor she could find. Dr. Bishop is in the hydroponics lab today, so you're stuck with me. Sorry. Huh, about that. I'm not a doctor of medicine. I'm a robotics expert. But I know a thing or two about mending wounds. I was just working on the Jane, a system that regulates the flow of water to the reactors. Some asshole's been throwing trash in her intake. I think it might be intentional. To be honest, this political nightmare over tomorrow night's election has me on edge. I wouldn't put it past Bragg and his patriots to sabotage our most critical system in an effort to make overseer Christensen look bad. Scoring computer? You mean Sarah? That slut? I wouldn't be surprised if that bucket of bolts started early. Listen, I'm sure the all-knowing Coach John Bragg the Magnificent could convince that whole team to jump off a cliff if he wanted to. But you learned a valuable lesson today. Men aren't to be trusted with leadership without questioning from the lower ranks. You ended up out there with no way to win? What made you want to be one of Bragg's patriots anyways? Ah, that's it. The gold. Where'd you dig up that piece of communist trash? You must have been hacking into some pretty serious shit to find that. From what I know of Vault 18 history, the first overseer did away with that junk in the early days. This is a democracy. Down here, we rely on hard work and nepotism. I'm impressed, though. Glad you found it. But don't let other people tell you who to be. Ever. Say, nerds love science. I've got some work you may be interested in. Clearly you ain't gonna hobble out on the Bragg's field again. You will stand duty. You will do fine. You understand? That dude's a dick. Hell no, I don't. I'm a career scientist. I may have been born in the waste, but my heart is with the technology of this place. Cold, thoughtful machines are my first love. Humans? That's a machine I can't fix. That's why I like to escape every now and again. Lead away missions and scout the mountains, trading for technology. Keeps me sane and busy. I read this book once. Final line of the last chapter. Hell is other people. At least I think it was the last line. The book was burned for heat by some illiterate wastelanders. You see what I'm saying? Foot. You mean, when can I get back on my foot? Autodoc says amputate. And I ain't one to argue with my machines neither. So unless you come up with a better prognosis, or have a magic touch to fix this thing, I'm just gonna assume you're toast. There you go, shining like a star student now. I've already fixed your butt up as best as I could when you were knocked out. Listen, you've always been a really bright kid. I'm sorry for making fun of you, but you gotta understand, it's in your best interest to listen to me. I've got some cool stuff to show you in the lab. Computers with data 200 years old. Stuff nobody has time for. But you can fix it in your downtime. Let's get you on your feet and over to the vigor tester to make sure you got all your bits in the right place. Or, as right as your jigsaw butt is gonna be. Come on. I'll show you where the old server is, and you can get to work.
How may I serve you, master?
Hey. My folks are making me do this bullshit. So let's get it over with. Sorry for fucking up your leg. Well, I don't give a shit about your shitty little life, geek. I'm the star athlete. The guys wanna be me, and the girls wanna fuck me. You're nothing, fuckface.
That leg must really be bothering you, kid. You're wobbling like a protectron with a loose screw. I'm sure your sister has something at home that'll fix you up overnight. You might want to check in with her when you get home. Hey, Carter. Where you going this time of the night?
Oh, just have to hand in some paperwork to Aaron in the Vault Security Office. Albert gave me some late-night work orders after the big game.
Working overtime trying to get that cave straightened up.
Yeah, apparently someone tried to break into the terrarium. No idea why, but he wanted me to file a report.
Ha! Punks, probably. The wasteland is too dangerous to mess around with right now. Else I'd take them sightseeing. Show them how the survivalists treat misbehavior. It's better than babysitting this nerd, waiting on him to get in trouble.
Oh, I didn't even notice you there. Sorry to hear about your leg. That must have hurt.
Only the kid's pride. Listen, we gotta get to work. Take care, honey.
Yeah, sure. You two have fun.
That Carter sure is a sweet girl. The kid's got too much time in her hands being cooped up down here with the notary. Probably why Coach Bragg has such an easy time convincing kids that smashing into each other is a good idea. I remember when they first brought John down. It was because the overseer said he'd be good for the kids and teach them how to behave. Not that I've seen much change. Time will tell. There's the computer lab. Home sweet home. I'm sure you'll be in and out of there more than an athlete is in and out of other folks.
Are you okay? What was Bragg thinking throwing you at Matheson like that? You could have been seriously hurt.
Oh, wow.
But you look fine,
okay?
at least.
Whoa. You look like you fell down the elevator shaft. What happened? That doesn't look like nothing. Just tell me what's going on. That's awful. Why did he do that? He knows you don't belong on the football field. God, these stupid wasteland kids are always so fucking mean. I know. I just wish the others would see it that way. It's like they don't care that we're all from the same tribes or that we're all descendants of ancestors who left Vault 18. All they care about is themselves. It doesn't help that the old Vault Dwellers are so rude. Without us, they would be helpless. Most of them are so old they can't remember how to use a toaster, let alone run life support. Oh, Maria? I don't know. Computer science is my main focus of study, but I've never been able to crack her. It's almost as if someone purposely encrypted her systems in scaled tiers, trying to hide important data behind partition drives. Dr. Rossman asked me to go outside and repair a bunch of cables last week. Then a bunch of new topics appeared in her main menu. Is that why you're here tonight? Well then, I think you're in the right place. I'm glad we can spend some time together. Well, it means I haven't seen you much lately. I miss hanging out with you while I work. I feel better having you here. You went on that football tangent and we haven't had time to talk. Why did you try out for Bragg's team anyway? He hates you. Ugh, that's ridiculous. You're a great scientist. You don't need to impress those dimwits. You'd better come up with a better excuse than that. Oh, all right.
Okay, kid, I'm gonna leave you here for a while. This big computer mainframe is named Maria. She's a big box of mystery. Always has been. I have all the access nodes loaded up now. It's up to you to hack your way to victory and make me proud. Hello.
Oh man, you got annihilated. You okay, little buddy? Dude, yeah, what was left of you. You should have seen it. It was like Johnny was barreling right at you, and Bragg was all, "Get him, kid!" And you were all, "Ah!" And Johnny was all, "Arr!" And then blam! And then you were all, "Splat!" Then I get you to the infirmary, and they stripped you naked right there in front of me. It was awesome! Good night, pal. I'll see you in the morning.
Checking ID. Confirmed. Hola. ¿Habla usted español? Ah, that's too bad. Displaying main menu. Maintenance menu. There are a set of switches on the side panel of the main host gateway in the server core upstairs. The top tiers are currently disabled. You should switch them on to start the local area network. This will allow me to restore functionality to my basic functions. Main menu.
How's Maria treating
Welcome back. I hope you... Displaying system status. Please restore all severed cables as outlined by Vault Tech Overseer Order 001 of the Day 1 instruction package. You've navigated my menus to my satisfaction. Some local terminals are unlocked. Main menu. Maintenance menu. This should be exciting. You will have to restore several switches in the vault to restore my functions. I have sent their locations to your Pip-Boy. Have fun. Main menu.
Hope she ain't too much of a girl for you. Yeah, kid. What is it? Haven't found yourself in trouble again, have you? Yep. Now that you mention it, I'll let you head up to the main elevator and check out the robotics lab upstairs. Just drop my name at the guard and he'll let you in. It's dark up there. We keep the upstairs reactors offline to save power, so just follow the signs to the main entrance. You'll find the robotics lab at the end of the hall. Last door on your right before you reach the vault exit. Later. Good to see you're not, wasting time.
return later.
must have been spitting out some salty hyperfood lately. It looks good.
Hey, welcome back.
Yay! It's our hero! Great work out there. You were fantastic.
Yeah, sorry we missed it, man. We had a game going on tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was great. Sean,
What?
I thought we were gonna try to fake it.
Oh. Oops.
I'm sorry about missing your big game. We just really wanted to get into this RPG before the next wave of tests in chemistry. But hey, I heard you won. Congratulations. Oh, really? I don't know much about football. And we've been here all night. We haven't even left. Really. I'll make it up to you somehow. Is there anything I can do right now? Ooh, yes I do. Here. I just so happen to be studying medicine, and this is part of the kit I made in lab this week. Don't be scared. Hold still. There. All better. Is there anything else? Oh, yay! That's good. I wouldn't want you to be mad at me. Oh, alright. Have a good night. I'll try to play quietly.
Now you boys play this one real close to the vest, and the Overseer won't know what hit him. The time for our revolution is at hand.
We just got word from the President. We have to make our move tonight.
John Henry has a real sense of timing, don't he? How long do we have?
A little over 48 hours. We have to secure the data on the Vault's mainframe and terminate Project Brazil. Then we're to report to Raven Rock.
That's a hell of a tall order. We just barely got these Patriots whipped into form. I think I can sell our hardliners on doing the job, but not all of them.
We don't have a choice.
I know. We'll have to pull the trigger.
I'll order Tara Mason to rig the charges on the upstairs transformer. That should buy you the time to rally our forces and confront the Overseer.
Good. It'll be a rude awakening for our newest recruits.
You're not going to warn them?
No. They haven't been fully initiated into the Patriot program. If they're really Enclave material, they'll fall in line after the first shots are fired.
That's a long call.
You have your orders, Lieutenant. Carry them out.
Of course.
You soldiers hear that? The word came down from on high. America shall rise again tonight. I want this vault under Enclave control by morning. Round up the parasites and ingrates that have crippled this facility and herd them into the gym. Start with those barbarians you beat last night. Move out.
Mason, ignite the charges.
Get down.
Put your hands up. Don't do it. Don't!
Target locked.
You're gonna see what I'm made of!
4 men. That's it.
Oh, God. I just shot that kid. What the hell is going on? Oh, hey. Are you alright? It looks like you just walked out of hell. When we checked your dorm for survivors, we figured you were dead. You weren't breathing. When we saw Mandy and Sean, we figured you must be dead too. I'm sorry. I know. They were trying to kill us. We didn't have a choice. God, this is all my fault. I should have known those Patriots were no good. It's some kind of riot, or an armed takeover by Bragg or Chevy. I was about to head to bed when they called us all into the gym. The kids were all in these weird vault suits with a big E stitched on the back. Then they started lining people up. The transformers upstairs exploded. The screams I heard. Then they sent me to round up more folks. I thought we were trying to save them. Then they started shooting the old folks. We rallied the security team and started to march on the gym, but they broke our lines. I tried to get to the pipeworks, but I got stuck down here in this hallway with Bob instead. We've been down here helping the wounded get to the upper apartments ever since. Look, we've got to go help the rest of Vault Security. They're all holed up in the hydroponics lab. The Patriots took over everything upstairs. Only place they don't control is the pipeworks in the upper apartments. If you can manage to find your way there, you can help out however you can. Hey, you be careful out there, kid. Grab one of those riot shields. They won't stop a bullet, but they'll help.
Mark, you and Bobby okay down there?
Yeah, we're all right here. For now.
Good. We secured the overseer. Those brainwashed Enclave kids are trying to burn us out of the hydroponics lab. You keep watching that hall.
Overseer Christensen's alive? That's good news. I just said... Get some survivors here. Away. Watch your fire.
Fair enough. Send them to Sergeant Norman in the upper apartment. He'll know what to do.
the hell did you get in here? We thought you guys downstairs were dead. You better get ready. We're just barely fending them off. Right. Forget it. It's good to see you. We really needed to come across a friendly face for a change. Shit, they're back. Grab that rifle and get down.
Hey kid, you doing all right? Yeah, sorry to hear about your tribe downstairs. Mark radioed in and told us what happened to your family. I'm sorry. Bragg's Patriots are in control of the atrium and the vault entrance. We got word they're trying to override the main door controls. I knew Chevy was weird the minute we let her and Bragg into the vault. That fake folky attitude and American cult talk. They're part of the Enclave, all right. Sneaky bastards. Did you happen to see Eddie downstairs? No one has seen him since this started. Damn it. I've known that giant joker my whole life. Loved him like a brother. Sorry, kid. We've all lost someone tonight. We have to hold it together for the survivors. I need you to go to the hydroponics lab and see Overseer Christensen. I know you guys have some history, him adopting Jason and not you. But there's more to it than you know. Here's the key to the cistern. Take anyone you can convince to go with you. We're gonna stay here and watch your back. Keep Bragg and his brainwashed patriots from following you in. Good luck.
God. We were afraid you were killed in the explosion. How did you get up here? Are you all right? I'm okay. We've been fighting up here for over an hour. When the bombs went off, I thought you were dead. I saw the flames from the transformer on top of your apartment. I couldn't help but imagine the worst. Where's the rest of your tribe? Are they all right? I'm so sorry. I'm just glad you're all right. Our whole tribe is dead. The ones that survived are trying to bury us. I know it's insane, but what if we're better off in the wasteland? Life may never go back to normal in the vault again. Even if it did, maybe they were right. We're just outcasts. The first step has got to be out of this room. What do you want to do? I guess that'll be all right. Eric and Sergeant Norman will be holding the downstairs hallway. I'll keep working on this broken rifle and see if I can get it firing. Good luck.
Do not attempt to flee. Hostile target detected. Hostile target detected. Warning, hostiles. Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone. Attention, this is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm up to and including death if you remain in the area. This note is required by law. Hostile target detected.
Holy shit! Where the hell did you come from, kid? Well, if you can get through, I'm sure they can. Are you sure you weren't followed? It's not good. It looks like Bragg finally gave up on trying to get into the Overseer's office and decided to torch the airlock. Bastards tried to pump reactor exhaust through the vents, but Rossman stopped it. I guess they figured their last approach is through the front door. The path you took getting here is our only supply line to the rest of the vault, and they've had it locked down for over an hour. Some safety feature. You should hook up with some of the scientists and see what you can do to help. Dr. Cobalt could use some help, I'm sure. After Dr. Rossman ran out on us during the reactor scare, we've been without a technical expert. I'm giving the orders here, kid. You get in position along that wall the moment you see sparks on that door. If Rossman was right, you've got 5 minutes to get ready. aim. Let them funnel into your shots. Don't be where they expect you. It's split seconds and gnat hairs separating you from the grave in this place. Use your real estate. Make every come back and report to me if they'll survive. Special mission for you. This may look like it's over, but it isn't. Not by a long shot. I need you to go check on Overseer Christensen. He's in that big cavern at the far end of the vault. Go through the door at the end of the lab. He may not want to see anybody right now, so tread lightly. I've got to go take care of these wounded. Good. Let me know his status.
Oh, it's you. You're alive. What about the rest of the lower apartments? Your brothers and sister? So it's true what they say. Everything we've been through with those tribal kids, all the sacrifices of the Wasteland Scouts, it's all been for nothing. We won? You call that winning? Did you see what they did to the vault? They ruined the atrium, blew up half the lower apartments, crippled hydroponics. They're not done yet. They're trying to smoke us out. But we're not gonna let them. Those Enclave sons of bitches. I'm not, kid. I haven't been for a long time. Been fighting lung cancer for years. Now this? Bragg killed my son. He killed my wife. 200 of us are dead out of 300 the night before. Even now there's gunshots echoing through the walls. We're finished. Kaput. There's no beating this. It's better this way. You know, it's funny. Do you know what this giant tomb really was? An experiment. All those big TVs down in the atrium, the cables in the computer lab, all of it. It was a test. A great big ruse. They just wanted to see how long it'd take us to crack to push this big red knob here and end the shame of it. But here's your answer, Vault-Tec. 160 years. And some damn fools gave us a good reason to use it. Oh, don't you? But I set the self-destruct. No, you can't. The cores have already begun to separate the gases. They'll explode any minute. You'd die trying to stop them. That's good, kid. Real good. No one's gonna trust you. All your tribal friends have joined the Stars and Stripes. I'm gonna give you a chance. Evanson has the main door control key. He'll unlock the big cog. Go on, run, escape while you can. I'm gonna go down with the ship, where I belong. What a world.
What the hell happened down there? Jesus. Grab everyone you can find. Tell them to make a dash for the main entrance. The Door will open automatically when I give the signal. I'll meet you at the main entrance. Get going.
Move along.
Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate.
What the hell was that sound? I've never heard this alarm before. What? How the fuck did that happen? What are we gonna do? Holy shit, it's actually happening. Alright, we'll be right behind you.
Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day. Attention. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat. Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18.
It's good to see you, friend. You missed a hell of a fight.
No, that isn't my name. It never was. I am Kurtz of the California tribe. Not really. Only flashes. Sensations. It's like my personality just rose up out of the cracks and blew away the dream. I came here to find a way out. To find a way to win the game. And to find the girl. I'm not sure. I remember facing Chevy in the atrium. She raised her weapon at me, but I reacted before she could fire. As I heard the shot, my vision went white. I thought I was forgetting that moment, but when I opened my eyes, she was dead. My spear was shoved through her chest, and the two with her were leaning against the walls. You're right. We should go, before the vault begins to collapse.
Attention, reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat, reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day.
What is it? Reactor self-destruct initiated. Please proceed to the nearest exit. Repeat, reactor self-destruct initiated. Please evacuate Vault 18. Have a nice day.
Will you be my adventure buddy? Let's go! Opening storage unit.
Hey, kid. They got me pretty good. I was trying to get to the robots. They can fight Bragg better than I can. But I didn't make it. Where are you going? Ugh. It's in my right lung. I made it this far. Then I passed out. I'm not gonna make it, kid. I know the signs. This is my grave. You gotta fight your way through this. I'll be okay. The wasteland, kid. There's nothing left down here. You have to live the adventure where the old wasteland scouts left off. This is your time. You'll remember everything once you're out there. The danger. Don't tell me what to do. Listen, give me your pit boy. There. There's a town called Pine Haven at this point. Up the road to the north is a little house. I got some old friends that live there. You can take cover with them. Tell them what happened here. I'll stay here and watch over the vault for you.
Any remaining security forces converge on the stadium. Tell everyone to evacuate the vault. Repeat, evacuate the vault. Executive Command Override Code 00981. We'll reconvene at the Pine Haven Safe House. Godspeed. All right, this door opens. Get ready for anything. Norman, you know what to do. Keep them off the civilians at all costs. I want you and your companions to book it for the main gate. No fighting, no waiting. Just get out of here. We'll keep them busy.
We have to get out of here. The vault's gonna explode. No! Go back! Run!
Tribal kids have got to stay!
What are you doing? Stop hurting people, you little terrorist.
Whoa, I'm staying out of this. Stop hurting people, you little terrorist!
seem like you're in a big hurry, Vault Dweller. What's the rush? Psychos, you mean? Yeah, that's us. Now I'm asking nicely, why are you out here? Well, then you'd better get running.
We have to get moving. This place won't be free of radiation for long. I agree. The radiation is already beginning to fall this way. We should move before it reaches us. With any luck, we'll stay ahead of it. Dr. Rossman had friends at a house just west of here at the top of a mountain. Your science literacy should come in handy along our journey. It's impressive that you can keep it in your mind in spite of what just happened. That's because you're experiencing the same battle fatigue I am. It isn't a pleasant sensation, I assure you. Come on, follow the map marker Dr. Rossman set in your Pip-Boy. We can rest at the safe house until this wears off. I'll follow your lead. lead us to the Pine Haven safe house.
Attention, this is now a combat zone. You can suffer. Commence. Hostile target detected.
Over here.
Jesus, why does everyone want us dead?
The house we're headed to is up ahead. You can either join us or stay here and rot. Your choice. The house is this way. Follow me.
Holy shit! I never thought I was going to see you again. When I left the vault and started walking away, I had no idea there was anyone left. How did you get out? The main doors were all shut, and I sealed the way behind me as I left. Preparing my rifle. I wasn't exactly ready for war when gunshots woke me up in the robotics lab. I had just enough time to cobble together a laser rifle from spare parts I'd collected upstairs. The emergency venting doors opened, and I found a way out. Those vents aren't open unless someone triggers the self-destruct, so I left. I'm guessing you made it out just before the vault exploded. No one on our side, if that's what you mean. So far I've been alone except for the giant mutant bugs and my rifle. Through the old emergency venting shaft. It's only open when the reactors are offline. That only happens if there's a fault in the system. Since I heard gunfire in the hall, I figured that the reactors were going to overload and self-destruct. I had to take the chance when I had it. There was a wall of steam chasing me the whole way out. It was close. I figured no one else made it. I'm going to make camp tonight. Then I'm going to take this road west until I find the nearest pack of raiders. I'm going to hunt them down, take their shit, find a way into their base, and figure out where they took my tribe. Follow you where? This road looks like it leads nowhere. Well, if Dr. Rossman thinks it's a good plan, then all right. Let's go. Wait, what happened to Dr. Rossman? Why isn't he here? That's so sad. I'm sorry. He was a great man. I'll miss him. He's probably the only one I'll remember in a few years. Come on, let's get to this house and see what we can find. Maybe there's some old ammo we can pick up to help us on our way.
So, this is all of us.
We're all that's left. There's so many of us running through the caverns. Someone else must have made it.
I didn't see anyone else after we took out the turrets. I think the Enclave got them.
All those freaks
I
outside.
think this is the house Dr. Rossman told us about.
Looks like they were kicking the Enclave's ass.
They were Dragon's elite psychos. The raiders that enslaved my tribe. They're the ones I'm gonna kill.
Then you're in luck. It looks like the Vault's reactors blew them all to hell along with the rest.
No, that was only a small raiding party. There are thousands of them out there, and we need to take them out.
This is the house Dr. Rossman told us about. I remember him bringing me here when I first woke up from my delirium. We should find out what happened to the people that lived here, then get some rest. I'll take first watch. I'll search the house for a map. We'll have to get to safety somewhere populated where the Enclave is afraid to operate. We can set our own objectives from there. Maybe we can find work with the locals. The NCR always has contract jobs available, or settle with a tribe. For now, I think your first concern as de facto leader of this gang of misfits is to keep them from falling apart. You saved these people. You are responsible for them. Whatever your reasons were at the time, they still see you as the kid they grew up with, the one they never expected to need as a leader. Now you have to make them see that you deserve your authority. In our anarchy, power is your only justification. Use it. You have to use your strongest trait to shock them, and follow it with a damn good speech. Politics and fancy words won't get you far out here in the dust, but where we're going, you should have that extra weapon on hand. It looks like you'd better get started. When you can't stand it anymore, fire a single shot into the ceiling.
When the fuck did you turn into goddamn She-Hulk? Are you on Psycho? Jesus, one drugged out maniac is enough.
If you don't want to fight, then that's your deal. I have a mission, and I'm going to see it through.
Are you serious? I think that your plan is suicide. We barely made it out of the vault alive. We can't face an army.
You're just cowards. I've studied the vault archives for years. I know everything about them.
Your crazy half-cocked delusions are gonna get you shot. Look, how the hell did you get out of the vault so fast anyway?
There's another way out. Through the reactor's emergency vent. I closed it off and made my way outside. Oh, yeah. Blame me for saving my own ass. You were doing such a great job with Bragg and his Munchkin army. I thought you could handle it.
Opening storage unit.
That was a good speech. Better than what I could do. I feel a little better knowing one of us can actually lead. Thanks.
Hey, Eric and I were discussing our plans for the future. Where to go from here.
That was some speech you gave. Let's hope you can hold this little team together long enough to stick to your promises. Good. I'm going to hold you to it. When we find our tribe, we'll fix all of this.
Well done. You managed to keep our little tribe together. Dysfunctional as it is, we're all still alive. I'm positive. At the very least, they would abandon each other, and without basic survival skills, they'd be dead in a few days. How many of them know not to drink the water or eat irradiated food? Which of them would stand up to a raider and talk them down from a massacre? As long as we're all in one place, we can pool experience and stand against small armed tribes. Otherwise, divided, they'll be alone with the desert and outnumbered by our enemies. Of course. Complete everything you need to do and we'll prepare in the morning. Add another tragedy to the list. I read their notes. You can find them on the shelves in the bedroom. It seems they were being tracked by an invisible demon. Eventually it found them here. They fought it, but Catherine didn't survive. The old man decided it was best to bury her here and set off to try and find it to take revenge. It said he travels light and assumes he'll never return. The damage to this house is from a weapon the demon used. I doubt with that kind of firepower it needs their supplies, which is why we found them here. Then the demon has a name. All the better to call it out and kill it if we ever cross its path. We should set traps outside tonight to be safe. There are mines in the cellar. You may want to place them by the road. After that, you should get some rest. You haven't recovered from your fatigue yet. It gets worse the longer you stay awake. You should head to bed if everything else is taken care of. Finally, you're awake. I was worried your restlessness was more than just a fever dream. It seems trouble has found us. We have to get ready. There were raiders coming up the road. They were carrying torches, so we spotted them. They saw a silhouette in the window. Now they're calling us out. That's your call. Their leader's positioned down the hill just behind cover. You can try to talk them down, or we can try and fight.
Vault dwellers, we know you're all up there. Come on out now. We might let y'all live.
I think that's our cue to respond. Set up along the door and see what you can do.
Like this whole damn mountain on fire. You all know about the time you done killed enough of my brothers out there. This is your last stand on me. That's why I can't do it, right?
time for us to get the hell out of here before more show up. Come on, down the mountain. We're going to head for the desert. The map on the wall says that's where my tribe was last seen. At the very least, it's far away from here, and the Enclave will have no way of reaching us. We can vanish without a trace in NCR territory.
Opening storage unit. Warning, maximum carrying capacity exceeded.
Are we getting out of here yet, or are you still wasting time? Tell me what's going on. Are we getting out of here yet, or are you still wasting
We need
time?
to get the fuck
Tell me
out
what's
of here
going
before
on.
more of those
Hey. What do you need? Bye.
sounds pumped to sustain us. We ate the flesh of the dead, pumped our way to the surface. From my mouth to your bleeding ear hole, this is Death 98-1.
Losers.
hostile target. Attention, this is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm up to the enemy if you remain in the area. This notice required by law.
Vault Dweller, that's far enough. You've caused us a whole hell of a lot of trouble. I'm not ordered to kill you, I'm taking you in. I want you to surrender and come quietly. It's that, or I'm gonna have to start getting rough. Well, ain't you a firebrand? You'll be lucky if the boss doesn't just shoot you. Boys, stun grenades.
Hey, you out there, you friend or foe? Hell, with what's been going on these past few days, I'll take any friend I can get. Come over here and join me by the fire. It'll be good to have some company, and I'd like to know what went on up there last night. So, you come up from that vault in the mountains? I wasn't expecting to see any of your kind alive again. What happened? You guys look it. Healthy skin and eyes give it away. That and my pappy came up for number 18. Been friends with a lot of y'all over the years, though I'm sure I'm not going to be seeing much of them anymore. Yep, you won't hear much about them from folk out here. We try to keep it hidden. The less we talk, the less word gets out that we exist. Keeping Vault 18 a secret is a sacred thing to us. You do well to hide it too. Some people worship your kind. Others, well, you'd best not find out. Huh, damn shame. Kevin was one of my best friends. All of them were. At the risk of sounding disrespectful to the dead, I'm going to give you one more piece of advice. Keep those names a secret. Every bad guy from here to Arizona uses them as curse words. You mention them in front of the wrong people, and they'll skin you alive trying to find out where they are. Well, hell. I've known Kevin for years. He's a legend out here, saved a lot of people from a lot of bad things, myself included. I knew Yeti and all of them, good people. I'm guessing from your use of the past tense they didn't make it. I suppose not as many as you. I'm guessing you're one of the orphans that Rossi saved back in the day. I'm sorry for your loss. You care to tell me what happened up there? Well, everybody in California heard something. As for that story, it seems you're in luck. I have a fire going and I have all the time in the world. That makes sense. The Enclave has been a bug up El's Dragon's ass for months now. Been hiding secrets from us lately. The old mine has been supplying them with uranium ore and serving as a staging area for their activities going on a decade. But El's Dragon and his men caught wind of their plan to raid the vault, so he and Nos sprung a trap to capture all of the Enclave's gear. Looks like it might have been quite a haul. Nos came back in one of them vertibirds like some kind of badass. I'm sure he'll use it to make a war on the NCR seem winnable. That's when I decided to leave. Their blood is as red as mine, and I don't intend to spill it. Who knows? Crazy bastards. Probably just looking for information, or slaves. You did pick up on the fact that they're all insane, right? The Enclave didn't serve us. They served themselves. When they showed weakness, we struck their throats and eliminated that threat. We don't take kindly to people outside our circle nosing in on our business. Just another wonderful day in the neighborhood. Confusing as hell, ain't it? But see, we're making progress, you and I, sitting here, talking. You and your friends may seem like threats because you're strangers, but I'm learning from you. That doesn't mean I trust you, but it doesn't mean I should shoot you. That's why I'm leaving the Raiders. I love my brothers in arms, but I need these fireside chats in my old age. Keeps me sane. Well, this is the first big fork in the road you'll come across. All the roads west of here are a mess. North you got Black Bear. If you want to live a long and healthy life, don't go that way. Athens Tech Mine is up there, home of the Raiders. They have towers all in line of sight of each other and send troops to respond to threats. Odds are you'll stumble into a town along the road and get ambushed. They'll be out looking for you. The road that heads east will take you along the ridge and out into the desert. I suggest you stay on it. It's a hell of a trip, but Union City is out along 138, past the I-15 Beltway. Raiders got it choked off, so you may want to go around it. If anyone is out there to help you, it's going to be the Union. That's NCR territory now. Past that, you just keep moving to LA. As for me, well, I'm just going to continue my journey. You too, kid. I hope you find some of your legacy out there. You've got a lot to live up to, if you manage.
You're so dead.
Or die in a pool of your own filth.
Hostile target. Commencing lawful use of deadly force. to and including death if you remain in the area. This notice required by law.
You there! Hold your position! What are you doing here? Vault Dweller! Are you aware that you've just stepped onto a live battlefield? I'm Carrie Vargas, Desert Rangers, Delta Company. My team and I were heading south along the 15. Those raiders ambushed us north of here. I met up with an NCR caravan, and we've been pinned down for over an hour. There's a second unit heading north that just got hit. You don't look like much, but I could use an extra gun to help me reach the captain. You game? Damn it. Already making slack. Come talk to me when you're squared away. Are you ready to save that NCR captain? He doesn't have much time. Right. Follow me. Stick to cover and avoid the open desert. They're dropping mortars all across our path.
This isn't a battle we can win. We should rescue the captain and make a straight dash for Union City. Come on.
Get down! You're Ranger Vargas?
I found the kid passing through the battlefield. Thought they might be helpful.
I won't ask. I see a friendly face. Take out the commander on the bridge.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, it might just take so long.
Walter! Hell, I am glad to see your ugly mug.
Captain Jameson, what the hell happened? Who are these guys?
Walt, you wouldn't believe me if I swore on my mama's grave. Get that gate open.
Yes, sir, Captain. Hey, what about this weird-looking kid?
They're with me. Come on.
This place is enormous and kind of disgusting. I might try some electronics store. Maybe a good time to pay a visit.
Sand Creek dwellings and recycled shanties. A classic NCR outpost. The last fart before the shit of civilization.
I am Terramax, your judge after the apocalypse.
Talk to the general. Please, don't try to get us involved
I'm
with
hit!
NCR. Stay focused on your promise.
I don't trust this. Silver. Beware of treachery, my friend.
I don't care. We need to see this general ASAP. And leave the kid. He's with me.
Captain Jameson, what the hell are you doing in my office?
Can't you see we're having a meeting?
Sirs, I apologize for the intrusion. This is Cary Vargas of the Desert Rangers.
Well met, Ranger. What's this about, Captain?
Sirs, I regret to inform you that our convoy was ambushed by raiders at the I-15 Beltway.
What? What happened, Captain? Details.
Able Company was ambushed minutes before we were. We got the radio transmission and double-timed it to their position. My unit, Baker Company, followed them in. We were pinned down until Ranger Vargas and this Vault Dweller intervened. We eliminated a survivalist commander and immediately ran to Union City. I'm sorry, sir, but Able Company was lost.
You mean to tell me that a band of raiders successfully ambushed 80 men?
Sir, the raiders were in force and were assisted by aircraft. They had vertibirds bearing Enclave marks.
Captain, do you understand the gravity of your claim? Are you certain?
Yes, sir. Ranger Vargas can confirm.
Yes, sir, I can. The survivalists appear to possess Enclave technology. They overwhelmed my unit with plasma weapons 10 minutes earlier.
General, if what they're saying is true, we could face an imminent Enclave threat.
Gentlemen, the contents of this conversation are classified. Everyone leave this room except the kid.
General, I have to object.
Get out! All of you, now!
Sir, I will have to inform the Joint Chiefs of this.
Vault Dweller, come here and take a seat. I'd like a word with you. Staff Sergeant, close the door. Well then, very pleased to meet you, Vault Dweller. My name is General Silverman, head of NCR forces in this territory. If my subordinate is correct, you may have unwittingly fallen into possession of top-secret NCR intelligence. Am I correct in having understood that your vault was captured by Enclave forces? Sorry to hear that. I assume the explosion reported in the mountains was Vault 18. I'm sorry for your loss. I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't shock me. The Enclave has been gone for years, crushed by a decades-long war. Vault 18's been off the radar too. Can you tell me exactly what these Enclave are looking for in the vault? Where did they get your location? Never heard of him. Like I said, they've been gone 20 years. They must have a base out east, low on manpower. I'm
going to venture a guess that by us, you mean healthy adult humans. That sounds like their MO. I don't know if you're aware, but they've pulled this old stunt before. You're just the latest. So, how'd they get in? Wasteland Scouts. No doubt old Doc Kevin Rossman. I always expected his vault to be up there somewhere. You do know that Rossman is wanted for treason in the NCR, and by helping him, you're also implicated. Right. Now the questions I want answered. What happened to those Enclave agents? You must be a highly competent soldier to pull off a counterattack like that. You walked across Raider Alliance country, killed a psychotic commander, and before that, you defeated veteran Enclave officers in battle. I'm starting to get a picture of you as quite an asset. What do you say we have a talk about continued service in the NCR? Not quite. You see, I've needed someone in your position for a long time. Someone outside my chain of command. Someone not NCR. The New California Republic is in a tough position. We're facing a civil war between the powerful she-banks, the mob, and Congress is deadlocked. My country's army is tied up in bureaucratic bullshit that's staying my hand. It's getting good men killed while the hub's politicians get fatter. I'm afraid these survivalist raiders are a true and serious threat to our nation's security. Congress doesn't agree. They just want to sit on it. If even a fraction of the reports from Arizona are true, there is an army on the horizon big enough to bog us down in war for decades. I'm not just saying that the raiders are a problem because Union City is my hometown. I'm saying they might get us all killed if not dealt with. With this news that they are in bed with the Enclave, I just can't risk it. I need people like you to go above military order and stop them. There's no way I can trust Congress or my superiors with this. It has to be you. And for it, I guarantee you will be taken care of. I can't promise you much, but I'll have it taken care of. You people have been through quite a lot in the past few days. You're free to rest here. A man named Marius lives north of here. He'll be glad to let you stay with him until more permanent accommodations are available. That's a good question. One I'm going to leave up to you. Give me a day to sit on it. I've got some questions to ask and a serious situation to ascertain. I'll have your answer tomorrow. In the meantime, feel free to sit back in town. Grab a drink on me. I bet you ain't got any cash. Here's $20. Spend it smart. I'll let you know when I've reached a decision. Head on out the door and wait. What the shit is going on out there? You better get out there and help Jameson get a grip on what's happening. Staff Sergeant, open this door. I want to report on what those raiders are up to ASAP.
This is Pirate Radio Los Angeles.
Ah, there you are. You've turned into quite a sound investment already. Good work. We're going to be sifting through the ashes of that fight for weeks. NCR Radio's already got wind of it and are having a field day. It sounds like we're going to have to advance our deal here. I just lost water and power in Union City in the last 30 minutes. We ain't got enough boots on the ground to go scout it out and see what happened. I have 2 missions for you, if you're willing. All right, now that we've got all this pleasant talk out of the way, we'd better get hurrying. Union City is without power and water. We've had electricity from up north of New Reno nigh on to 25 years. There's an old relay station on the dry lake routing the juice to us. There's a savage chieftain out east. Has a tribe stationed around a water reserve from before the Great War. It's where we get our pipeline. Raiders must have hit it pretty hard. The scouts say they're fending off some locals. Those same locals are in control of our water supply. I need you to get the power running at the relay, then hightail it over to the Savages' hidden city to fix the water. If my men could hold down the fort drapes across the desert, absolutely. But as it stands, we only got about 100 men garrisoned here. If we spread out, there's several thousand raiders backed up by slaves that'll storm down out of those hills and be over the line in minutes. Till NCR's main military force arrives, we're screwed. That's why I'm hiring you. Look, I'd love to sit and talk history with you, but time is running out while we sit around with our thumbs up our ass. All right, fine. What do you want to know? Look, NCR Radio likes the Republic to come across as the biggest, most functional organization in the desert, but it's not. LA is swarming with crime. We're talking organized crime, the kind that makes the raiders look like pansies. These are rich men ruling entire cities. The hub is essentially tied up defending corporate interests, banks, and escorting caravans. The politics are as complicated as the trade routes. Every big company has a military credit they pay extra for. Our police and military are looking more and more like private mercenaries. We're also facing an ever-expanding border far to the northern frontier. Then we have a never-ending reconstruction effort. To top it off, there's word our president might be impeached, just like the last one. This country's a mess, kid. Well, this is top secret, so let everybody hear it as a rumor. Scouts say that there's a city far up north. Las Vegas on the old maps. People say it's still up there, untouched, just waiting out in the desert, totally pristine. A ghost town of gold. They also say there's a legendary Hoover Dam just sitting out there, full of clean water. Jameson was on his way up there when he ran into you. But before that, we need to crack this survivalist nut and free I-15. The Senate can't wait. They'll muster forces and we'll take their position. We'll figure out everything else after the dust settles. All right, you have your mission? Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it. Just make sure to keep an open mind. There are a lot of ways to solve these problems. Not all of them require you to get shot up. I like your enthusiasm. Before you run out and conquer the world, how are you planning on doing it? All right then, I'll see you on the other side. Good luck, gunslinger.